Alright, and we're back. I know this is not my normal time, but today's a weird work day. I actually go into work around like 3 and work the night shift. So, I figured I might as well stream. I'm still trying to boot up, and it's cold. So, yeah, I'm gonna stream. Do I have the shears? Yes, I have the shears. I'm gonna put some more leaves on that tree, and then we'll see where we're at. I know we made quite a bit of progress, but we got to flesh out a few things. We got our enchanted setup. Down. Evening / morning, Totem. Happy time zone to you, Totem. I am doing a nightly install tonight because the place we're installing is busy during the day and wants us to do it at night. So my boss switched around my schedule for the day. Yeah, that's true. Alright. Water this tree. Let it actually get taken down so we can get more saplings. And it is way too early for leak speak. I used to be really good at leak speak like 20 years ago. Not so much anymore. I wonder how many of the kids even know what leaks, if it's called leak speak. I don't know it, but I understand what you're trying to say. Okay, so leak speak was you see how he spoke in WSP, WTF? That's mostly was called leet speak, and it was born from a day when you had very, very limited characters that you could send. So we got very, very good at communicating with the least amount of characters. Greetings, Lost Jelly Bean. Yeah, today's that weird day where work is different and it is too cold to do a lot of the other stuff I want to do. work is shifted from a morning shift to I work in the evenings tonight because of customer requirements. Alright, so golden leaves need to spread. Yeah, LOL. LOL is a great example of leet speak. My personal beef with leet speak and similar is being so cross-disciplined, as Les Jellybean and I was talking, is like great examples. PCB. Are you talking about the chlorinated biphenyls or the printed circuit boards? Because sometimes context is not enough. Like when I go for a job interview and they go, "Do you have any exposure to PCB?" Yes, I have. I have worked into the industry where they literally fabricated the PCBs, and I've worked in an industry that did the polychlorinated biphenyls. So, which do you want to know? They're both relevant for this job interview. I don't remember what it stands for. I think it was basically the whole like an example of using characters non-standardly. But yeah. At one point, I used to know. I don't remember anymore. It's been 20-ish years. Makes me feel old. Alright. So we got this done. We got that done. We got that done. What do we need to get this guy? We need to do the ritual. Okay, I ate my burger for breakfast and I'm off to stream. Good luck with yours. Alright, have a good day, fishy. Living rock, flint. Okay. Just put living rock away. There we go. And there's 2 flints. We're going to have to make another one of these, which actually comes first. So, and it takes 2, and might as well just make it fresh. Apple and steel. I'll be happy when we can get to a centralized storage. So that's going to be for the next batch. Apple, steel. Make you mad. Run to my little shelter. Give me a pearl. Give me a pearl. Oh wow, I don't. Oh, that's what happened. How did he? He got clever and took apart my shelter. Let's sleep. Sleep the night away. Alright. Torch. Bottle. Don't have a flower. Yet, anyway. Apple. Oops. Apple. Yep. Need that gold to spread. If we have any flowers. Do have a Is it a oak sapling? Yeah, it was an oak sapling. Do we have any bone now? Put the plus sign in place. Tree down and bone bill. At least let's start positioning things. You. You. And you. Alright, so we're going to need odor and whiff. There's an odor, but no whiff of magic. I think I'm actually going to go and make this guy. Because if we go into here and we look it up, we can take the breath of the goddess and get cheer of the goddess and whiff of magic. Oh, but I don't have any lapis. I didn't get lapis. By cutting glowstone. We get glowstone. Oh, night vision potion and blaze powder and yep. We got a ways to go, so path I want to take is not quite available yet. So more roan saplings, please. Come on. There we go. I know, watering in the rain seems so silly. No whammy, no whammy. Yay. Let's actually see about getting more, because we use a lot of these. 2 for 2. Can we go 3 for 3? 3 for 3. We're going to go 4 for 4. Yes! 4 to 4. Let's start cleaning up our inventory. Put away the buckets. Put away that mallet. Put away that. Put away that, put away that. We're going to keep that on us because we use those two quite a bit. That away, that away. I'm screwed. I'm going to say that's also going to be a... Going to need string. Let's get this. I need odor purity and wolfsbane. Wolfsbane. We will need a bucket. I got a little overzealous. Put it in the bucket away. While we're letting that heat up. There we go. That way it's not as silent. Alright. Okay, we don't have it. So. Beautiful. Why did it not work? Because it's not an oak, it's a spruce. Gotcha. More magic. Alright. See if one bow melts enough. Probably won't be. Nope. Alright. Let's see about getting some more bone meal. Let's go over to our mushroom farm, which mushrooms like really good at this. Like, I think this is where the compost is going to live even as I progress the farm because it's right next to the mushrooms. Magic mushrooms? Yeah, in a way. Sleep the night away, so that way we don't get any skeletons shooting at us. This is going to make things a bit more efficient once we get this in. It's taking a while. There we go. So now with this guy, 1 leaf equals 4 gold powder instead of 2. That's how you get the first one. Tier 3 blood altar, put one of those in. Okay. Actually, that makes me want to preserve this guy. You will be coming the archwood tree when we get around to it. But for that, we need the blood altar. Lurking. Why working? Alright, thank you, Ulysses. Alright. I don't think I'm supposed to get into the blood altar yet. I think that's the next map. You get more bone meal per bone. Okay. Alright, so we can make that. We can technically make that. We could technically make that, but this we can't. Alright, it is time to get into Embers. Not my favorite mod to do, but... Alright, so we need nether brick, spruce, and infused iron ingot, and that's just iron into that. Alrighty, that. Let's go find our nether brick. I'm gonna need that. And now, let's go grow this spruce sapling to get more saplings. That was not productive. I wanted more, not the same amount. I want net gain. Not allowed. Let's see here. We got 2 now. And this is always the fun bit when you have 4 spruce saplings. And this is an incredibly powerful thing in this pack, particularly where getting dirt isn't easy. We're gonna go up here, and we're gonna go bing, 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 bing. Do a nice 2x2 pattern. Grow a big spruce tree, and you get the puzzle. Oh wait, that's right. This one we gotta do slightly different. And then all the way up. And then all the way up. And now we can go back to shapeless, because now it's under 64. So to explain what I just did for those who didn't understand, the vein miner has settings. So this one will do a straight tunnel from this face all the way on. And if I want it to go down, you go on that face. Do not recommend that. But the shapeless is limited to 64 blocks. And as you can see, there's more than 64 puzzle. When we mine it up, it didn't get everything. Which, when you do the tree, it will go from the bottom up, and then it will leave the UFO tree, which is not fun. And looks like we did not get a net gain on saplings, so we're now down to 3 instead of 4. So we actually lost a sapling. Oops. Wrong button. And we'll do this again, and I'll walk it through a little bit slower. Alright, so now that we have the tree grown, it's more than 64. So we go to tunnel, knock out the tunnel, and then we tunnel up. And just to show you, still more than 64 blocks, so we go back to the small tunnel, tunnel all the way up, and then we can go shapeless, and now it's 45. That is how you can take down those huge trees. And now we have more saplings. And we have some wood and dirt. Oh, and there's another sapling. And we can come in here and spread the dirt. And that way that grass can spread. I mean, everybody who understands the nature of this pack should understand the whole, yep, there's going to be a lot of terraforming in this pack. That's part of the idea of the pack. But this time, I'm not going to manually spread the grass. I'm going to let it happen over time. It'd be nice to have a builder's wand right about now. Alright, that's enough spreading the dirt for now. And I don't remember whether puzzles spread. I don't think it does, so let's test this theory. Alright. And to get lead, tops. And we need more gold leaves. Luckily, we had already accounted for that and spread it soon. And we still need 8, because even though we now can make more per leaf, we're going to do twice as much. Alright, and now what we do is we come here. Alright. What version of Minecraft is that? 1.12? Let me double see here real quick. .20. I didn't know you could throw them. I learned something new. Admittedly, I've never tried to throw the bricks before. Alright, now that we have the lead. Yes, I want to duplicate it. Or multiply it, but let's see here. Who's got my mandrakes? Yes, this is rather recent. In fact, when I first started streaming this one, the mod pack author even jumped in and was like, "Hi." How did it get to? What did I need for that fluid bucket? Or not that one. Copper and... okay. Let's see here. There it is. How many do I need? 4? While that cooks, let's go get some copper. Why aren't you guys growing? You were growing fine earlier. Even shows they were growing fine earlier. I don't feel like breaking out the or the spyglass and see what's up at the moment. We will be more or less rendering that obsolete soon enough. Yes. Well, agricraft with a slice of mystical agriculture. We haven't made it to the mystical agriculture, but there's also agricraft. So while that cooks up, we have agricraft. So agricraft is it's an interesting one where you can actually do plant breeding and genetics. Oh, you're feeding the cat? Okay. I'll wait for him to get back to explain then. Hugs cats. Alright, so we're coming to here. Craft one of these. Craft one of these. And I need my pickaxe. Might as well grab that because I know I'm going to be using it at some point. Actually, let me double check. Oh no, that's just liquefaction. I don't need to actually do this part. What I need to focus it on is this guy. Let's try to get all that hemoglobin stuff out. Let's just the raw lead and a little bit of the ammonium will give us 3, and from there mineral, and that will give us, so that's a way to triple our amount. Actually, I am going to put you on something else. This way we can do it even faster. forget what the actual... Okay, so it is a 1 to 50. Now the crazy part is that only go to use... So that's like a 10 to 1. So hopefully we're going to be processing a lot of lead soon, because otherwise yeah. Alright, let's see how this is going. 1 mercury shard. Alright, feeding cats free. Okay, so let's put this in here. Let's put 8 in there so we get more. Let's go make more mercury. And while we're at it, we'll make more powder. And we're able to put our 12 lead in there. We're gonna get... Yeah, that'll work. Alright, well that is... Come in here, grab our comb. Oh yeah, so we'll explain agricraft, why all that is cooking up. So it kind of changes how... Oh, I need to discover the plants. I have not been doing that. So you get plant breeding. You have growth, gain, strength, fertility, and mutivity as genes. Your plants and nutrients have grow conditions. You have light level, water level, and all this stuff. But you can crossbreed. In fact, I'm going to take this guy over here, because we have not been keeping up. I'm going to put it right about here. Put the book in. So I know we've scanned these 8 seeds, but we haven't done the rest of it. So I'm going to come over here, scan the seed. As you can see, this one, it's got the left side is the dominant, the right side is the recessive. And right now I have them all at 10s. Sounds like stationers without the crossbreeding. So I've already got all the stats to 10, and one of the fun bits, because of how I did it, these are the 8 starting plants. Everything else is a combination of this or the daughters. So since I have all these at 10-10, as I go down the chain, I'm not going to have to worry about getting their stats up to 10, 10, 10. When we get to mystical agriculture, that's going to change because mystical agricultures all start with ones. So you'll be able to see the whole trying to get the stats up process again. It is time consuming and tedious. Scan that seed. And I've been really bad about scanning the seeds, so I'm going to be trying to keep up with that. Put the spore. Yeah, mushrooms are so good for the composter. No random mutations that might lower the stats. Well, see, that's the fun trick. That's where the... And I did pull it out. The mutivity stat, when that is high, then you don't get the ones that lower it. When mutivity is low, yes, you actually can have it go down. So mutivity is usually the stat you want to be at 10, 10, 10 first. I don't know why I said 10 3 times, it's 2 times. Because the original agrocraft, there was only 3 stats. Well, technically there was 4, but the 4th stat never got used. So no one cared about it. I raged. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you raged. Alright. That's just going to clog up inventories for now. And... Alright. Now we can pull out the book. And we have 16 of the 254 seeds that you can do. Right, let's go get our lead, because it should be cooked up by now. But I'm going to sleep, because it's raining and it's night. Alright. So now we can either go and start doing create or embers. And I'm going to choose to do embers because getting embers can get us to mystical agriculture. And once we get to mystical agriculture, we can start making the seeds so we don't have to do rituals to get metals. Alright. So we're going to need a lot. A lot more of those. Okay. We got our sand. And I think I used up all the clay. Yep. Whee! Whee! Aha. That's doing its thing. You made yourself another burger? Good. Might hold on because I don't think it has to be fully full to do that crafting recipe. Alright. Let that bake and clean up my inventory because it's a mess again. That's probably one I will use. You can go away, you can go away. We will be using you. We won't be using you. Okay. What do I need? Oh, I need crop sticks specifically. And dirt. I believe my sniffles developed into a full-blown cold. Nose is running, my eyes are teary and slightly burning. Oh, that's not good to hear. So one could say that he's down with the sickness? Ooh, I see bones on the map. You're gonna make that joke? Great minds think alike. There's a bone. Just waiting for the fever to avail so I can call in sick. That reminds me of one time I had to call into work when I worked at Walmart, and they had a policy where you had to be the person to call in. What do you do when you have no voice? So I ended up having my partner of the time call in, and they're like, he's supposed to call in, and it's like, and yep, that's him. Oh, yeah, he literally can't talk right now. That's why I'm calling him in, and that's why he's calling in sick, is he literally can't talk. How's the bees doing? Oh, I'm going to need to have a chest, because let's go get a bee chest. A chest for the bees. Text-to-speech wasn't a thing back then. Remember, I've lived when dinosaurs walked the earth. There was no text-to-speech. I was there 3,000 years ago, yes. And there you are. go. Pluck you. Toss the die, because that's just going to be troublesome. Ventriloquism. Alright, so let's look at what this can breed into. That's the one I want to see. Okay. Now we actually need wheat and pumpkin for that. So let's put that one down because that will be useful later. And then wheat. Put down the pumpkin. Put down the wheat. And then we can witness the crossbreeding in action. Alright. We'll put this in our offhand. So now you can see we have a dandelion and wheat. But this one just came up pumpkin. What we're going to do is we're just going to go, we don't need you guys anymore. Compost, compost, compost. And then clean up our inventory. Alright. And now what we can do is we can clone this particular one. Hydrating is important. Yes, yes it is. Let's double our chances. Come on. You know you want to. There we go. Now that we have a clone, we can crossbreed the clones. Because as you can see, these are dandelion and wheat, and we want it to be dandelion, dandelion. Because otherwise it can regress. Actually, we just have to do it one, well, hopefully once. Dandelion, dandelion. So now we can just clone this across the patch, and we'll have 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 dandelions. Oops. That explains the 200 something seeds. Alright, and we go pop that and grow that back. Get rid of these, I'll call them defective seeds because they are not purebreds. And blue orchid and poppy. And dandelion, dandelion. Okay. Actually, I need to see which one of these is not the pure strain. I do that right, or did I mess up and do the wrong one? Nope, I did that right. So since we're going to be breeding a lot of the flowers, I'm going to be keeping the pure strains in that bucket, so when we find the other one that we're supposed to do, we can just grab it instead of popping another one up. And I should also remember to research them. Blue orchid, blue orchid. Die the ocean. And there we go. Alright, let's come take a look. It looks like it's done. Alright, so we're going to want to get the ember borer, which requires a lot. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we're going to need... Okay. We're going to need more iron. $35. Okay, we're going to need a lot more mercury. Alright, so we'll let the mercury cook up. And we gotta get that lead plate. So get our tinker's hammer. Alright. Trust breeding. And one of the nice parts is with Nature's Aura, there's that block we made that will grow aura based on the flowers it eats. And this is actually a way to get those flowers, because why right now we are getting dyes. If I use the shears, or the pruners I should say, which let's go get those. Plant clippers. Come on. Alright, we'll do the doubling our chances. There we go. Scan it. And now let's press. We got a completely different seed. Alright, now we can show the clippers in action. Clip, clip. And as you can saw, we got the actual flowers instead of the dyes. We want red tulip, red tulip. Oh, that would probably help if I just made this where it's not competing on multiple what ifs. Because it could have been Poppy, or it could have been this guy over here. The all. Come on. Okay, let's do the double the odds. There we go. Red tulip, red tulip. And we did scan the red tulip already, right? Just in case. Stretching. Oh. That is probably something I should train the imp to do every so often. You say stretch. I have him yelling at me to drink more water. We'll let those bake up real quick. Oh, let's see here. Are you familiar with these 3D printing? Cousin has a 3D printing washer that apparently is leaking. He's just wondering if I could take a look at it. I'm like, I'll look at it and I'll be able to tell you from there whether it's a no, get the professionals, or yeah, I can fix this. Alright, grab that guy. Oh yeah, I'm gonna actually need a second one. I remember this now. And then we want this guy, and we're gonna need... What did I hear now? A 3D print washer? Yeah, when you do resin printing, there's a 3D print washing station that you usually use. A lot of times it's a combination of a wash and cure station. So it washes and cures it. That's how it works. Get a pickaxe. Oh, I'm going to be honest with you. I kind of read it a certain way first, where I'm like, are you talking about a 3D printed washer? And it's like, oh, it's a wash and cure station. I have mine, but mine are separate units. Yes, mine are separate units too. I should have brought torches. We gotta make it down to bedrock. And I'm being cheap with the ladders, so I'm doing a water ladder. Grab another bucket of water for the landing. Water elevator. Ah, I was worried about that. Wow, that's a lot of mobs. Whoa, that's a lot of armor. Was that a netherite armored skeleton? I believe, yes. It was also enchanted. Oh, there he is. Let's see. Oh no, that's my grave head. No. That's... Alright. Alright. And now we need to go back up. We don't have any tools. I know there's a better way of doing it where, like, there's bubbles and you go up quickly, but I don't remember how to do that. I need you. Something. Kelp, I believe. I remember how. But neither do I. Yeah. Iron pickaxe, and let's go back. I'm pretty sure what you do is you take soul sand, put it under the water, and then put kelp on the soul sand. Alright, well, I don't have soul sand right now, so well, that is one of the things we're working towards. Should have brought more sticks. Yeah, not in this bag. Okay. Some packs you can make stone sticks and make torches with stone sticks. I don't want to get too lost. Alright, put that there. Should be able to fall all the way down. We're gonna go get more torches. There's no need for me to have that still in my hand. And we can make more along the way this time. Alright, so we did this right. not think that through properly. And that looks like bedrock. Oh, how nice is that? That the bedrock actually... I was looking because I'm like, I'm going to be upset if it turns out I didn't have to go all the way to bedrock. Bot, no. I appreciate first time chatters, but I prefer them to be a person. Alright. And I forgot the other components. Because you need a chest and you need some pipes and a lever. And it even said that in the quest. But at the same time, I actually thought I might have had to go another trip up. And as you can see, the pickaxe almost broke. Wait, where's my stuff? I didn't make it in time. I need to better secure that area. I mean, that's why you see me building the little bit of wall structure, but... Oops, I'm gonna have to break that one. Hopefully that's enough shielding. When we get to Ars Nouveau, we'll light the place up like a Christmas tree. levers. Item pipe. Okay. Item extractor. Oh. Oh, gold dust. Gold powder, not glowstone. Where's my sand and clay? And we're gonna need 2 levers and 2 chests. Alright, item extractor. And we should be good to go to get this going now. Ah! Where did that guy come from? There we go. That's how it was supposed to go. No. Actually. And this is one of the reasons why I find embers a pain in the butt. Alright, so we'll put you here. We'll put your item extractor there. Put your pipe there. Boom. There we go. Well, I'm not sure how we're supposed to use this ember lens. Unless the mini-map is blocking, which it might be. didn't save it. Oh, yep, I don't know what's going on with this. So let's put the mini-map back, because I do prefer it in the... Alright, and up we go. Hopefully we don't get attacked on our way up this time. Nope, not high enough. The fun part is that thing is functioning while we are up here, so we should be good. Alright. Let's see what's going on with our... Oh, I've got the watering can. Alright. So what is up with you guys? Are you guys just glitched? I'm gonna assume you're just glitched. Because I can't remember whether I scanned them or not. Let's go scan these seeds. I think I scanned it, but better see. Yep, they don't breed into anything else. That's why we're not caring that they're not dominant and recessive tins. We just care that they're dominant. Oh, I need more iron because we're down to 3 and we need a lot more than 3. Well, we might be able to get away with this. We can at least get the first one built. Hydrating. There we go. There's some cobblestone. There's a lot more cobblestone. Make more charcoal. Oh, and there's the iron that we're going to need. Okay. Mantry! Oh, look at all the pillagers. Alright, brew that iron. We're going to need more salt. And we're going to need more mercury. got one of them. Looks like the other ones are walking away into the water. Yeah, they're in the... Alright, they're in the drain. Spruce. Alright, that should protect this area from archers. full for now. Boom. That'll get us more iron. I'll be so glad when we finally get the whatchamacallit, mystical agriculture up and running. There's the activators, receivers, and relays. Gravel, that's cobblestone. I'm gonna go make. I made it to sell it and go. Okay. I'm gonna need a second one of those. Because we need 2 melters and a mixer. Alright, trying to remember it. So select it here. Gold, copper. The mixer will go there, because that'll give us room for us to have the pump, down, in, and then out. Yeah. So after the melter, we need the stamper and stamper base. Oh man, we need a lot of iron. And that's not enough iron. But it's been 2 hours, and I think this is where I'm going to call it for the day. Or at least for now. I'm now awake enough to go get stuff done for the day. So thank you everybody for watching, and